Johnny's 75 Tourer full of seats that nobody wants, and I don't want them either, so they can go to the tip. What you're about to watch here is all of the footage off of my broken phone that I've managed to retrieve from yesterday's video. The only thing is, it's all in the wrong order, and rather than spending ages and ages trying to sift through it and put it in the correct order, I thought I'd bung it up like this, and you can watch it as a puzzle. And when I say long gone, I don't mean anything horrible. I just don't know where it is. I've not seen it for such a long time. I like the walk home though. Suits me fine. That means that if I get a visitor or just somebody asking for something, I should be able to just lay my hands straight on it. And then I'll come down here and replace it. That's the first of the stuff going to the tip. Thank you to Johnny Subaru Man, 2 scoobs without a Subaru. Anyway, the idea is to populate these shelves with stuff that will actually sell, and the kind of thing that if they won't sell now, are really definitely worthwhile hanging on to. Well, it's 4:30, and now I do seem to have cleared another couple of shelves out, as you can see. Let me introduce this video properly then. I'm on a second day of sorting out the lockups from, basically chucking stuff away, getting rid of things that I have no use for, nobody wants to buy, and then bringing up some of the useful stuff up here. And then the indecision starts to kick in, because why would I want all of the window regulators up there? I don't know. Wouldn't it be best to just keep some of them down here and like one of each up there? Same with mirrors. I'm gonna hate doing this. You want to come over, don't you? You want to come over and say hello. You think that's food? Well, what a lovely friendly kitty cat that was. Well, I was about to carry on with this, but then I got distracted by someone at the gate with a little gift. Gosh, I'm not expecting this. So exciting, it's so wonderful when I receive gifts. But what I am now looking for, and what I'm about to do is, all they've got to do is simply remove the cones and switch the traffic lights off. And there, I think I've got it, yes. If I can, I shall have a selection of parts, like I said, one of each up there, then the rest of it I know is just scattered about, and given a bit more time I will organise it. Although at the moment, as you can see, there's an awful lot of disorganised stuff, but that's because all this lot is staying in here. As you can see, I'm having another walk home. I'm very close to the point where I could get a car in here anyway now. Well, but just going to move this and that and that. And those have gone here. So, as I say, stuff that nobody's going to steal. Bits of trim. Oh, stay in the box. Just got to find things to fill these up with to make them worthwhile being there. Would you get 2 Rover 25s end to end just here? Start condensing. Yes, condensing the stock of uselessness. You know, when you make chicken soup from a chicken, you use the rest of the chicken once you've finished eating the chicken and bung it all into a pot. There's no need to then go and buy chicken stock cubes, because you've got the chicken stock. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. I've actually forgotten. Well, I'm beginning to think you could possibly get 4. You see? And then continuing with one of almost every item to go up to the top. Oh, we missed one. Oh gosh, right. I think maybe window regulators and mirrors should also go up there as well. Now you may know part of the idea of this is that a car can be stored in here once the shelves are cleared in the middle, and they are. But you could get more than one car in here. You could easily get two, but could you get three? Just look, right? Nothing in here. Imagine nothing in here. You're easily going to get one, and then two, and then three cars across there. That one would have to go in first, then that one here, and then one here. But what if the car that you put there you backed in and then backed it here? Then you could put another one there. And good old Johnny Two Scoops very kindly offered to take a whole load of car. Oh, son there, are you having a nice time? Would you like to come over and say hello to Uncle Mustard? Well, and now, because I did a Facebook post saying I've got loads and loads of bits just going cheap, yeah, now people want to know. Now people want stuff. Should have done that in the first place. And if you was watching the particular episode where I put Nigel in the corner there, which was probably unexpected, and it isn't there now, it's because it's just not very practical. He was only there for a few days before I wanted to get him out. So with some seats missing, the lockup is now ever so slightly easier to get to. Well, I mean, it's not. We have a nice little path through here, and then all this lot in the middle there was previously in the middle, and it's still in the middle, and at some point that will change. And that would be 4 cars. But could you put 5 in here? That's the question. What about the length of this? I'm going to measure this. I'm going to measure it properly. I have fitted, well, where I have brought up 4 metal shelving units, which fit rather nicely across there. I'm not talking about with the shelves here, but if it was properly empty. And there we have it. I've no idea what it is. But mustard cars rather than Project Nigel, so interesting. I find this box here with a selection of parts, kind of random parts, just from one car. And in there is a clock. I don't even know if it works. That's another shelf emptied, and this is going to be an outside shelf. I'm about to have a brainwave, I think. Right, what was I saying? Yes, what I want to do is take up items from here up there that I know will sell at some point, even if it's not for a while. Things like fuel pumps. You can't not have fuel pumps. Without a fuel pump, your car won't work for long, and that would be a disaster. And a disaster of which I will help you avoid by waffling on now. That's very exciting. And in a moment I'm going to remove these carpets and start organising these shelves as well. By waffling endlessly and nonsensely until you get the point. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the yard is currently blessed with about 4 new yard cuts. The old one has long gone, unfortunately.